Emotions really picked up on this theme that we are humans using technology, and there's a lot of aspects to being online and having the humans involved in terms of ethics and social responsibility. Predators are those who actively seek out other people online to commit crimes. This could be in a sexual nature, it could be in a abusive or bullying nature. A predator is not a positive term at all. There are unfortunately people who actively seek out this. Perhaps they do it in the real world, but unfortunately, the online environment allows predators to be somewhat anonymous, and this is not ethical, and this is definitely socially irresponsible. We need to protect our children, our students, from predators in everything we do. And so when we research or when we use the internet, when we bring in videos, when we ask our children to make videos, we need to avoid predators at any cost. Instead, we need to surround them with trusted people. We need to include communication and share data only with trusted people, families, and those in the community that are very responsible and highly regarded, connected to the school that you're working at. When we trust people, there's a great aspect to it that they can share their expertise in some ways. For example, a dance teacher. Yes, that dance teacher could easily come into the classroom and you could monitor them and things like that. But perhaps you don't have that luxury, and instead you could get a dance teacher to make a video of a particular dance routine, and then students can watch the video and copy it and learn from it. This would be one way. You need to obviously make sure that that video is trustworthy. Through a trustful relationship, we're able to get people to share expertise with our students and with our learners. We need to be critical within our online environment and within our classes. We need to be both positive and politely negative. Let's say students are using technology, perhaps iPads, to draw shapes, and perhaps they're drawing ovals, not circles. You don't want to, and let's say one student has drawn a circle more than an oval, and so you want to be positive, but you don't want to imply that they've done the work correctly. You want to give feedback. So what I'm saying is, with be positive and politely negative, you need to be critical and say, yes, you've done great work, good try, but unfortunately it's wrong. Can you draw it again? And with technology, they're able to delete the circle and draw the oval. We talked in the emotions about respecting others, and this is always the case with humans. We must always be respectful. This is certainly one aspect of digital citizenship, and it should be a part of any netiquette rules that you and your class draw up. The digital divide and digital superiority comes from privilege within a particular culture. A digital divide might be those that grew up with technology and those who haven't. You may find this in your school, where teachers are the ones that didn't grow up with technology, but they're learning now to use it. And students are the ones that grew up on technology, and they can use most things automatically. Not always, but there's a large chance that they're using it effectively pretty quickly. This is called a digital divide for those that can and those that can't. It is somewhat of a negative, because there are those students who may have access to technology at home and can learn and use it regularly, and there may be students in your class that don't have technology at home, and this creates a divide for those that can and those that can't, or those that have and those that haven't. We want to make sure that there isn't a digital superiority that comes of this divide. If we continually use technology, we may alienate, which means to leave out other students who don't know how to use technology or who don't have technology at home. This means that if there's a digital superiority, one group of children is being privileged over another group just because they have access to or they can use technology and they can't. As humans, we all need to work with accessibility needs of students. Students who have accessibility needs can leverage technology in certain ways to help them contribute just the same as everyone else. The iPad, iPhone, especially Apple products, maybe Samsung as well. Apple products are great in terms of accessibility features. It's great for students with physical disabilities, like those that have hearing or seeing vision impairments. There's also features that help students with motor difficulties.